even as upper body cars. So for each position, I'm going to give you a couple alternatives in which we can do this. In the case that you can't feel it in the right place, or it's too difficult in standing. Now, with the eventual goal to build to standing. Now, one of the big things to consider here: if you feel any pinching at all in any of these movements, you need to avoid that area. Maybe just kind of move around it a little bit. That's a joint impingement, okay? And that's something that needs to be addressed by a therapist. So you can tell me, I'll send you out to one of my people, or you can go to your local chiropractor or physical therapist. Now, one of the key principles with this is that we want to irradiate our bodies, meaning we're tightening everything up, right? The first area that we're going to address is the neck. So I'm going to tense everything, tense my body, and I'm just going to move through neck circles. Very slowly, I'm pretending like my head is covered in molasses, or it's moving through molasses and it's slowing it down. So we're just going to do 5 clockwise and then 5 counterclockwise. Now you'll hear some clicking and popping, and that's perfectly fine. Pain is what we're kind of looking for. You'll feel like people ask me, what is pain? It's like a sharp pinch. That's kind of what we're looking for. If it feels painful, it's sketchy, don't do it. So our next car is going to be a shoulder car. So again, I'm going to tense my body. I'm going to bring my shoulder to right next to my ear. I'm going to turn my palm to face the other direction. I'm going to make a circle around my body. Okay, notice my hand is pointing backwards. I'm going to come to the point where I can't feel that anymore. I'm sorry, come to the point where I can't move it up anymore. I'm going to come back around. All right, we're going to do that one more time. Tense my body. Up and around. I'm facing the other direction. I'm going to come back around. And then I'm going to switch. All right, now for this particular one, you'll find that as you do that, your arm goes way out to the side. Okay, or it hurts, in which case, we're going to try our alternative position. Now, if we can't do it in that position, if you have a problem there, we can do this side line. Okay, so I'm on my side, same rules apply. I'm here, I turn my hand to face this direction, and I just come around. This is a much easier position to do this exercise. In this, especially if you have something like a frozen shoulder, or you're recovering from rotator cuff issues or whatever, this would be a better place to start. I'm still tensing my entire body. But again, I'm just making big circles close to my body. Moving slowly like my hand is in molasses. And then bringing it back. All right, our next car that we're going to work on is the scapular car. Okay, so with this one, this is a little weird, but what I want to do is I'm trying to draw either a circle or a box with my shoulder blade. And with this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to push my shoulder blade forward, pull my shoulder blade up, retract my shoulder blade, and pull it down. So think, push as far as you can forward, pull up to your ear without shrugging the shoulder. So forward, try to get more motion out of your scapula or your shoulder blade, pull back, and come down. So you can just kind of do one nice fluid motion. I want you to do 5 clockwise and 5 in the reverse direction. Now, if you can't feel that in standing, what you can do is come onto your back. And what I like to do is I'll put a pin under my shoulder blade or even a ball, and I'll do the same thing. Okay, when that's under my shoulder blade here on the floor, I can disassociate the movement from of my scapula, which is my wing bone here, from my shoulder. What you'll find is that you'll feel it more between your shoulder blades versus up here in your neck, which is what we want. Okay, so think forward as far as you can, up towards the ear, down, and then back in your pocket. And again, 5 clockwise, 5 counterclockwise. Our next one is going to be our upper body sort of car, our upper body car, thoracic spine car for upper back. Okay, and this is the one I call this the Matrix car because we want to pretend like, the Matrix, they're like dodging bullets and stuff like that. We're going to do that here. Okay, so what we're going to do, normally I would do this in standing, but I'm showing you here so you can clearly see me. I'm going to drop my upper back, I'm going to rotate, just make a big circle. Think about dropping the upper back, rotating to one side, big circle around, hit the other side, rotate to one side, come around. Now, if I'm doing this right, I'll show you from the side. Around my back, push as far as I can one side. I'm trying to get motion out of my upper back without my lower back bothering me, okay? I should feel more arching up than down. All right, now, if I have trouble doing that, if I have trouble kind of feeling it in the right place, what we can do is just start at a wall. Okay, so I get my back against the wall here, keeping my belly pressed into the wall. I'm just looking up, and I'm rotating. Okay, and again, I'm keeping my lower back area, my stomach, on the wall as a gauge. I'm trying to peel my upper back off the wall, rotate and come back, right? The same is true of flexion, okay? Back stays against the wall. Just letting my upper back drop off the wall, rotate one side, come back up, letting my upper back drop off the wall, rotating to the other side, coming back up. All right, now, our next car that we're going to look at is shoulder rotation. So again, I'm tensing my body. Arms are out. I'm just rotating my arms in. Do it this way so you can see me. Tightening my arms, rotating in as far as I can. Rotating out as far as you can. Just keeping the body tense. So this one's done. Last one that we're going to look at is a cat camel. Now for cat camel, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start with my back rounded. And I want to pretend there's a little midget, okay, standing on my lower back. He's slowly walking up my lower back. So with each segment he steps on, my lower back starts to drop. Okay, you can kind of see this wave here as this little midget starts to walk up my back, crushing each vertebrae, until he gets between my shoulders. Now, he's going to start walking back towards my lower back, and I'm just drawing a bridge for him. Okay, so each segment is kind of